fucking stupid bitch. This stupid fucking justice of law.
Forgot to rewind.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Gay Theory, and today we're going to be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. Specifically, one question of the franchise that has been haunting me for years, since we found out about the purple guy. That is the question of, is William Afton uncut? Before you all get mad, I'm not saying that game theory is bad or I hate game theory. I am not saying that. I'm just saying some of these FNAF theories are a bit goofy, a bit silly, one might add. A bit of a goofy. Now, in my mind, there are like 3 different types of FNAF theories. There's the good ones, stupid ones, and then the funny ones, like, you know, did everyone fuck the mimic? Or like, you know, Matt Pat's first game theory on Five Nights at Freddy's, which is that it was based on a real-life Chuck E. Cheese shooting. What the fuck was he smoking?
His story re-entered the news just recently as his punishment has been postponed, leading people to debate whether he's able to sleep soundly, knowing that his execution has been delayed. This is a tragic story, a disgusting waste of human life, and one that I won't joke about or make fun of in any way, but I want to address it because I have a strong suspicion that this story is the one that inspired Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's
What the fuck, man? Matt, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You know what, honestly, the franchise would have been a lot better if that was the actual truth, but no. Instead, we got Ghost Children, and Remnant, and the Bobby Dots. And of course, I can't make a video about FNAF theories without talking about the internet's most gorgeous darling, Matt Pat. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, and today we're gonna find out why I'm pissing blood. And like, Matt Pat was like our Gandalf, right? He like guided us back in the day when we knew. No. Back in the day, when everything was much simpler, and we actually knew what the fuck was going on. Matt Pat was so well-liked that even Scott liked him. So much so that he made a story in Fazbear Frights called Into the Flesh, or something like that. In the Flesh, I think. Where it's about a game tester named Matt, who gets impregnated by Springtrap and gives birth to Plushtrap. You know, life is such beauty. What the fuck, Scott? Look, I get it. Saying Matt Pat Mpreg is really funny, but we actually do have to ask, what was Scott thinking? Like, he was actually writing this, probably before he went to bed, like, you know, before he laid down with his wife in the bed. He was writing about a man getting impregnated by a rotten corpse rabbit thing, and then giving birth to a smaller version of that rabbit corpse suit thing. So that basically confirms it to me that Scott was mentally insane from the fucking beginning, man. And of course, modern game theory is much more, you know, I want to say it's worse, but it really isn't. It's not as good with Matt Pat, obviously. Like, you know, I still shed a tear remembering that we lost him. Hello, Internet. I am stuck under the ground. In a coffin. Please, don't leave. Doing game theory and the other things. He's still around. He didn't die. He said he's going into politics now.
responsible use of AI, addictive algorithms, protection of children on the internet, the list goes on and on. Creators are some of the first people,
But, you know what I mean. And now, because, like, now they're just, like, talking about, like, fucking the new FNAF stuff. I think they did, like, an ARG or something like that.
Wearing my skin.
Now they're talking, now they're talking about, like, Roblox shit, like, Doors, Forsaken, Dandy's World. God damn it, why do I keep on mentioning it? Stop mentioning Danny's World, god damn it!
What the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, how can I forget about Smike? Because unlike game theory, Smike didn't spread theories. He spread cold, hard facts!
NF number 8 is that Toy Freddy, well, you know, he's kinda, fat.
Yeah, never mind, Smike. Fuck you. How can you spread such hateful things about my boy, Toy Freddy?
Well, you know,
Toy Freddy, well, he's just, well, fat.
Toy Freddy will make a comeback in the third game. How do I know that? Well, if you look at Scott's latest image that he put on scottgames.com, you can see Toy Freddy is in the gift box, or at least part of him. So yeah, Toy Freddy will in some way, shape or form be in the third game, but maybe not in the way we expect him to be, who knows? Maybe he's gonna be like a part of a super animatronic that's actually a mix of all the animatronics together.
Did Smike predict N-word? So yeah, Smike is a perfect saint. Well, besides that one time he stole a whole bunch of fan art and used in his videos without credit. Thanks, Smike. But hey, at least Smike's content was a lot better than the other top 10 videos at the time.
Numero 8. Cream the Rabbit's mother, Vanilla. She's attractive and is the size of an average human mother.
Is the size of the average female mother. And I don't even want to talk about like the timeline stuff that are like hours long and that are probably gonna become outdated with the next game. Okay, so I'm recording this while editing, but I forgot to talk about that time where Smike was on like a live stream with a bunch of like random like theory guys. Matt Pat was there. That's all you care about. But again, it was fucking Smike was there. Why was Smike there? He's like the kid at the playground that lost sight of his parents. Altinatium? Why are all their names so fucking hard to pronounce, man? What the fuck? Now, you may or may not have seen this guy around the block a couple times. He's the Did Edwin Fuck the Mimic guy. But he also made other ones, like What Happens to Your Brain When You Get Spring Locked? Or Can You Stuff a Child Inside a Toy Chico? Or What Happens to Your Balls During a Spring Locked? What happens to boobs during a spring lock? Like, yeah, it's all the fucking out-of-pocket shit. Can Springtrap actually impregnate you? Infinite XP.
Would William visit Epstein?
And he's not like Smike or like there's other theory guys. No, he's more like game theory where he actually goes into the actual science. Like in this impregnation one. The impregnation one. He talks about how no, he couldn't because of the fucking spores. Because like after a while there would be like spores and mushrooms growing on like his body and the suit. So that's why, and the fungal stuff like damages your balls, your spring testicles. And that's why he couldn't impregnate you. Not the fact that he's a 30-year-old rotten corpse. That probably should tip you off, Sherlock. And again, with like the Toy Chica one, he goes into like the exact dimensions. And like, just look at Toy Chica.
Chica's hole.
You can't stuff anything in Toy Chica. It's too. She's got that perfect hourglass fucking body. But dude, who I want to stuff, I would enter to stuff me. He banged your mom.
Your mom.
How does Yendo suck you in sister location? I sure hoped he took me out for a drink first. Wait. Why does he have a bulge? Wait a minute, I never noticed that. Why does he have a bulge? So anyways, yeah, that's my really shitty video on FNAF theories. I just needed something to make. Honestly, I'm gonna try and get some stuff. Like, I'm trying to be a lot more active. I'm planning a whole video on asymmetrical horror games on Roblox. And then, I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Fuck it. Should I make a Dandy's World video? So anyways, yeah, that's about it. And you know what? I'm gonna do something. Please comment down below what you think I should make a video on, because I don't know anything. I'm not letting YouTube AI. Actually, should I do that? I should make an entire video on what YouTube AI suggests me to make a video on. I remember fucking Adam Diamond Bolt said it told him to make a video on fucking brick walls. So yeah. What am I doing? Why am I procrastinating so long? Because I just want to hang out with you guys, and also because the video isn't 8 minutes yet, so I'm trying to get to the 8-minute mark. Tears falling down at the party. Saddest little baby in the room. Fears growing, fears, don't get me started. I get the little gray hair for each fear that. Anyways, what's my takeaway from all this? Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory. Today, I'm going into labor!